Mahaprabhu. So 6th chapter 98 verse Chaitanya Bhagavat. Ye Vaishnava dekhite Brahmadi bhave mane Toma haite taha dekhi beka sarvajane. So by your mercy, Vaishnavas, that even personalities like Brahma desire to see will now be seen by everyone. So in this way, Advaita Acharya says, Vishwambar says to Advaita Acharya, that it is only because of your mercy everybody is able to see now. Yesterday there was a question, who all saw? The answer is here. Like Brahma, Vaishnavas like Brahma desired to see this, and now it is seen by everyone. Eteka prabhura vakya advaita suniya urdhva bahu kori khande kande shastrika haya. So on hearing these words, that Lord is showing this opulent form, wonderful form to everyone, not only to Advaita and his wife. Advaita and his wife, Sita Thakurani, raised their arms and began to cry. Aji se safala mora dina parakasha, Aji se safala haila yata abhilasha. So Advaita Acharya says, today my life is successful. Today all my desires have been fulfilled. Aji mora janma karma sakala safala. Sakshate dekhilu tora charana yugala. Today my all activities, my life, my activities have become successful because I have seen lotus feet. Ghosha matra chari vede yare nahi deke hena tumi mora lagi hela parateke. So the 4 Vedas, they only describe your glories. But again, the Vedas cannot see you directly. You have appeared because of me. That is why one of the set of gopis are the Shruti-chara gopis. Even Vedas, while describing, they have the desire to take part in the rasa, Leela of Krishna. By the time they appear as Shruti-chara gopis, that also they cannot go directly. They are 2 sets of gopis, directly cannot take part in the rasa dansa. That is Shruti-chara gopis and sadhana siddha gopis. So they used to have that intense feelings of separation from Krishna. And in that intense feelings of separation, they used to burn. So here, even the Vedas, they can only glorify. But to see Krishna directly, they have to do a lot of tapasya. But here, oh Lord, you have appeared. And that too because of me, I'm so happy. Today I'm seeing he whom the 4 Vedas cannot see, but simply describe through the words. Mora kichu, shakti nahi, tomara karuna, toma bai, jiva udhariba, kona jana. On my own, I have no power. It's only because of your causeless mercy. Who can deliver the living entities other than you? It seems that I have called, you have appeared, but actually it is your mercy. What power I have. Balite, balite, preme bhasena acharya. Prabhu bole, amara puja, kara karya. So while speaking in this way, Advaita Acharya floated in ecstasy of love of God. Then Lord said, okay, now arrange for my worship. Paya prabhura kya parama harishe, Chaitanya charana puje, ashesha visheshe. So on receiving the order of Lord, he happily worshipped the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with full attention. Prathame charanadvi, suvasika jale, sheshe gandhe paripurna padapadne jale dhale. So it's very important to worship the lotus feet of Lord. That is how the worship begins. You take some water and wash the lotus feet of Radha Govinji. Now Radha Govinji is in our Jagannath Devasthana. So Jai Mohan Prabhu, whoever comes as a pujari, first thing when they are worshipping Radha Govinji, because we used to do in our house, When they are worshipping Radha Govinji, even Gyanti Prabhu, we should take some jala and offer at the lotus feet of, we should wash. Wash means what? Take the water in the hand and then touch the lotus feet. This is one of the most important aspect in deity worship. And then you can take some jala and just in their like face, eyes, little bit if you want. But at least in the lotus feet, it should be there. He first washed the lotus feet of Lord with fragrant water, then smeared them with sandalwood paste. This is an elaborate worship. At least a small worship, just water. And then tulasi. Tulasi at the lotus feet of Radha Govinji. So in the lotus feet of Govinji, you should keep tulasi. In the hands of Radharani, you should keep one tulasi. Because she offers to in the bhogas actually. That is why when she holds like this, there is a small hole in between the index finger and the thumb. In that, you should keep one tulasi. Chandani Dubai, Divya Tulasi Manjire, Argheyar Sahita, Dila Charana Upari. Then he dipped Tulasi Manjari in the sandalwood paste and placed them and ingredients of Arghya on the lotus feet of Lord. So, Tulasi Manjari in the sandalwood paste, you have to make a paste, not that buy some sandalwood powder from outside. If you are not able to do that, at least one Tulasi at the feet of Lord. Gandha Pushpa Dhupa Deepa Pancha Upachare Puja Kare Prema Jare Vahe Ashhare. Then he worshipped the Lord with sandalwood paste, flowers, incense, ghee. When he was doing this, tears flowed from his eyes. The 5 ingredients of worship are sandalwood paste. Actually, should apply. Make sandalwood paste. But elaborate worship, because we are in the preaching movement, such elaborate worship, if it's not possible, at least flowers, incense. Incense here refers to dhupa, not some agarbatti. Agarbatti should never be allowed inside the altar. Dhupa deepa. It is not agarbatti deepa, it is dhupa deepa. Whoever is using agarbatti, it is actually not non-Vedic. Agarbattis are kept in prostitutes' houses. Understand it very nicely. Agarbattis are not meant for deity worship. It is dhupa. Dhup is made from cow dung, from gobar. That is why it is very, very auspicious. And some herbs are put, like camphor and all these things are put. So dhup is very auspicious. You cannot offer some inauspicious things. Ghee, foodstuffs. Hari Bhakti Vilas speaks about it. Panchashikha Jwali Punha Karena Vandana Sheshe Jaya Jaya Dhvani Karayet Bhushana. Then he offered lamp with 5 ghee wicks, Pancha Deepa, and again offered prayers. Finally, he loudly chanted Jai, 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 Jai. So in this way, the phrase Panchashikha refers to a lamp with 5 ghee wicks. Kariya Charana Puja Sholashopachare Ara Baradila Malyavastra Alankare. After worshipping the Lord's feet with 16 ingredients, he offered a flower garland, cloth, and ornaments. According to Hari Bhakti Vilas, Sholashopachara, or 16 ingredients of worship are as follows: Asan, Swagata, Arghya, Padya, Achamaniya, Madhuparka, Achamana, Snana, Vasana, Abharana, Sugandha, Pushpa, Dhupa, Deepa, Naivedya Bandhana. In our, when Radha Govinji is in our house, we used to do this. First Padya. First is what? Asana, Swagata. That is how ingredients offered to the hand. When you, first how you open the deities, you keep something to, you honor them, you're calling them. Then you're feeding them. It's a small thing. That is how you're calling them. Then you do a small worship of Dhup Deep, and then you put Padya. Padya means wash their feet. Achamaniya. You should wash their mouth also. Eyes, mouth. Madhuparka. The ingredients before bath, madhuparka. Something you should feed. That is how we feed first only. Achamana. Then water for washing the hands and mouth. You should do that. First, you should do achaman before only and give to Lord also. Then snana, vasana, abharana. Whoever are having Radha Goenji, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they should do all this. Gaurnitai. Vigraha sevanam should be very nicely done. Sugandha, there is sandalwood paste, pushpa, dhupa, deepa. Then afterwards offer foodstuffs and then sing song, vandana. Sing song for their pleasure. The water should be first given in the lotus feet, then their eyes and mouth should be touched with the water. This is all Haribhakti Vilas speaks. Something in their hands also. So hands and legs are washed. Everyday snanam in the house is not possible. Even in the temple, if it is possible, not possible, also not a problem. But at least these things, if you touch, this touching the vigraha with the water, this is the most important aspect. And then no stupid flowers should be offered to Radha Goenji, Narsimha, should not do that. So only some very beautiful, nice, fragrant flowers should be offered. Fragrant roses, fragrant flowers, roses, champa. This jhendu should not be offered at all. It is actually not the flower for the offering, but still we are offering to Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. But day will come when we can pray to Lord to have nice mugrahar, nice fragrant flowers should be offered to Lord. You see in Matunga, they make beautiful fragrant flowers. Even if you want to have in Thane, you will not get it. Because everywhere there is only jhendu. Jhendu is not the flower for Lord. But because it is cheaper, everybody buys. If you go to Matunga, one har will cost 200 rupees. But they are the most wonderful har for Lord. It should be done like that. If you see any South temples which are following the real Pancharatrika Vidhi, no jhendu bindu will be there in the Lord's body, Vigraha. That is why when you enter a temple, there will be a nice fragrance. Just when our mind becomes so wonderful or cool by taking that fragrance, how much Krishna will be happy. When we just buy some stupid flowers, jhendu. Jhendu is only for decoration, not for offering in the body of Krishna. No South Indians do that. Even in their houses, they will not do. It is the compulsory rule that they should offer fragrant flowers to the Lord. If you go to any South Indian houses, at least a small thing they will offer, but they will offer fragrant. This jhendu is the concept of only Maharashtrians in Maharashtra. Because the cheapest flower and not following any Pancharatrika Vidhi, anything they offer to Lord. It is actually an offense, biggest offense. In the South, jhendu is offered only to the dead bodies. You know that? But we are helpless. We are helpless in our Thane. We are not getting nice, wonderful mugrahar. But those who are in Matunga Chembur, they are very fortunate. The har itself is so wonderful. If the money is not for Krishna, then it is for whom? For whom it is? Shastra Drishtiye Puja Kori Patala Vidhani Yehi Shloka Padi Paredanda Paraname. Advaita Acharya worshipped the Lord according to Pancharatrika regulations of the scriptures. Just see, everything is according to Pancharatrika Vidhi. He offered his obeisances by reciting the following prayers. The phrase Patala Vidhane refers to Pancharatrika regulations. Shri Advaita that are described in various patalas or the chapters of the scriptures. Shri Advaita Acharya Prabhu worshipped Mahaprabhu according to the Pancharatrika rules and regulations set forth in the scriptures. By using the phrases Shastra Drishtiye and Patala Vidhane, the author of Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat has indicated to those who are inclined to the service of the Lord that Advaita Acharya Prabhu worshipped Gaura with Gaura Mantra, We find this method of worship in Dhyana Chandra's Paddhati, as well as in many other Pancharatra literatures like the Urdhvamanya, Urdhvamnaya Tantra. In these literatures, the process of worshipping Gaura with Gaura mantra is described. Advaita Acharya Prabhu worshipped Mahaprabhu according to Pancharatrika rules and regulations based on the scriptures. And in order to reveal that Gaura Sundar is non-different from Vishnu, he offered prayers to Mahaprabhu by reciting the verse beginning Namo Brahmana Devaya, by quoting the verse beginning Namo Brahmana Devaya. The author of Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat, did not contradict the Gaura mantra. Namo Brahmana Devaya. He is the Lord of all the Brahmanical men, who is a worshipable deity. Namo Brahmana Devaya, Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha, Jagadhitaya Krishnaya, Govindaya Namo Namaha. Most important prayers. Even while offering to Krishna, we offer these prayers. Namo Brahmana Devaya, Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha, Jagadhitaya Krishnaya, Govindaya Namo Namaha. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto Lord Krishna, who is a worshipable deity for all Brahmanical men, who is the well-wisher for the cows and the Brahmanas, and who is always benefiting the whole world. I offer my repeated obeisances to the personality of God at Krishna and Govinda. So by offering these prayers to Vishwambhar, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that Vishwambhar is non-different from Krishna, Govinda. यही श्लोका पढ़ी आगे नमस्कार कोरी first he sheshe stuti kari nana shastra anusari. First he offered obeisances by reciting this verse, and then he offered prayers in accordance with various scriptures. Jaya Jaya Sarva Prananatha Vishwambhara, Jaya Jaya Gaura Sundara, Jaya Jaya Gaura Chandra Karuna Sagara. All glories to Vishwambhar. He is Prananatha. He is the life and soul of all living entities. All glories to Gaurachandra. He is Karuna Sagara, the ocean of mercy. Jaya Jaya Bhakata Vachana Satyakari, Jaya Jaya Mahaprabhu Maha Avatari. All glories to the Lord, who makes the words of his devotees come true. Vachana Satyakari, that is why his name is Satyavrata. Satyavrata means if the devotees have taken any vow or any verse, his vow is to prove the devotees' words to be true. All glories to Mahaprabhu, the supreme fountainhead of all incarnations, Mahavatari. Jaya Jaya Sindhu Suta, Rupa Manorama, Jaya Jaya Shri Vatsa Kaustuba Vibhushana. All glories to Lakshmi Ji, the daughter of the ocean. All glories to the Lord, who is enchanted. Sindhu Suta Rupa Manohara. Sindhu Suta. Sindhu is ocean. The daughter of ocean is Lakshmi Ji, Rupa Manorama. Now she is so enchanted by seeing his beauty. Or you can say Rupa Manorama even to Lakshmi Ji. She is so beautiful. Who is enchanted by the beauty. All glories to the Lord, who is enchanted. Now, he is enchanted by the beauty of Lakshmi Ji. And Lakshmi Ji is also enchanted. Jaya Jaya Shri Vatsa Kaustuba Vibhushanam. Now he is decorated with the mark of Shri Vatsa, Kaustuba Jani. The frame Sindhu Sutta Rupa Manorama refers to the Lord, whose mental happiness is increased by seeing the beauty of Shri Lakshmi Devi. Even Lord's mental happiness is increased. She is the daughter of ocean. During the churning of ocean, Lakshmi Devi appeared from the ocean. Therefore, her name is also Sindhu Sutta. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto, 8th chapter, 8th verse, it is stated, Tatascha Virabhuta Sakshat Shri Rama Bhagavata Para Rajayanti Dishatkantya Vidyut Saudamani Yatha. Tatas cha Avirbhuta Sakshat. There appeared goddess of fortune, Rama, Shri Rama Bhagavata Para. So in this way she appeared, and she is dedicated to being enjoyed by Lord. Ranjayanti Dishakantya. Vidyuta. She appeared like electricity. Saudamani Yatha. She surpassed the lightning that might illuminate a marble mountain. Jaya Jaya Hare Krishna Mantrera Prakasha Jaya Jaya Nija Bhakti Grahana Vilasa. All glories to He who introduces the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. All glories to He, Nija Bhakti Grahana Vilasa, He who enjoys the pastimes of accepting His own devotional service. The Mahamantra is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Very clearly Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur writes. That is why manipulating one's own mantra, there are so many Gaudiya Nagaris. On the name of worshipping Chaitanya, they manipulate their own mantras. Very clearly, it has been given. Maha mantra is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Let Shri Gaurasundar, who introduced the chanting of this mantra, be repeatedly glorified. By this, it is indicated that those who place obstacles in the path of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra introduced by Gaurasundar are opposed to the Gauranga. Shri Gaurasundar is directly Lord Krishna. Although he is Sri Krishna, he enacts the past tense of personally accepting and executing the process of devotional service to teach living entities the process of worshipping him. Or he enacts his past tense in the form of a devotee to induce living entities to accept his devotional service. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared to teach how to worship Lord. Sometimes he accepts the worship, but he has appeared to induce people to accept devotional service and how to worship. Jaya Jaya Mahaprabhu Ananta Shayana Jaya 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 Sarvajivera Sharanam. So all glories to Mahaprabhu who lies in the bed of Ananta. All glories to the shelter of all living entities. So here we'll stop. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Any doubts you can ask. No doubts? Hare Krishna. So I hope Chaturvedi Prabhu, Badi Prabhu, please take care of the deity worship in a proper way by offering wonderful flowers. Everything else is going on very nicely, but flowers to Lakshmi Narasimha Deva and Radha Govinji should be very proper. Then time will come when we'll have big garlands of even fragrant flowers for our Jagannath Bodhisattva Praji also. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji,